Hello there everyone and welcome to another episode of Will It VR. Today I'm going to be playing Borderlands 3 and I'm going to be seeing if it will work in Vorpx using my Oculus Rift S headset, as I always do. I've had this one requested of me a few times on Twitter and YouTube comments recently. And it's something I own and I love Borderlands, and I thought, you know what, yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see if this does VR. Let's see if it works well in Vorpx. Now, one thing that excites me, I've booted the game up. It does say it has direct VR memory scan available for this game, and which usually results in a far better VR experience. There's not a huge amount of games that support that feature within Vorpx, but Left 4 Dead 2 was one of them, and it was one of the best VR representations I've actually played in Vorpx so far. So that does excite me, that does get me excited for this game. The other thing that gets me excited is the visual style of Borderlands. I think it will lend itself really well to VR, and it should work quite well with Vorpx. Fingers crossed. I appreciate, obviously, Borderlands 1 and 2 exist within VR already, and I'm sure we'll get a full official release for Borderlands 3 at some point down the road. But at the moment, this hopefully will be a viable way to experience the game in virtual reality. So I'm very excited to jump in and check it out. Just a couple of housekeeping things. I've started a brand new character, so I've got a level 1 Beastmaster. I'm going to jump in with that character. I've done the very first bit. I've done the bit where you follow Claptrap down the hill, and he's like, come with me, we're going to be sneaky. I've done that bit, so I'm about to go into the first compound and just take out some enemies and see how good it looks in VR. So I'm not going to dilly-dally around. Dilly-dally. I'm just going to jump straight in and see how this works. I might have to tweak some settings a little bit at the start, but it's all part and parcel to the experience. So let's rock and roll, and let's see what Borderlands 3 is like in VR. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, definitely need to play with the settings here. Immediately, it's latched on, it's hooked, and it's giving me a pretty decent 3D representation, but it's very, very slow. So I'm just going to muck around with some bits, right? Let's pump the head tracking up. Borderlands is a fast-paced game anyway. Let's get it to 0.80. Let's save that. Okay, immediately that's better. Okay, so the head tracking is much better. Fix that issue straight off the bat there. Camera height modifier. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I can... Okay, so there's a few games that do these kind of things. There's a few games that give you these features within Vorpx. It's kind of nice to see one here. So this is giving me the ability to alter my height in-game. Now, I don't think you'll be able to see me going up and down. I can see myself getting taller. That's about right in comparison to that. That's kind of a good place to be. 3D strength is really high. It's set to 5. Most games it's set to 1. So I'm going to tap that back down to 1. And another exciting feature, Vorpx for this game has a 3D field of view enhancement. So I can actually enhance the field of view. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, so I can actually enhance the field of view digitally by using a toggle here in Vorpx, but it doesn't look very nice at all. It kind of layers some additional 3D on the top, and it ain't pretty. That's been my experience with a few games that have allowed you to. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's got full geometry 3D as well. Yeah, it's nice. Really, really nice. Okay, let me just get to a place. Okay, so Borderlands 3 has a really... and I do need to, and I promise at some point soon, I will figure out how to record the menus. Borderlands has a very good Vorpx suite of options. Straight off the bat, it has direct VR scan. It has center tracking and center reset, which is really, really useful. So if you find yourself becoming a little bit off center, you can hit a button and it will just kind of bring you back and center you up basically to where you're looking. You can alter head tracking sensitivity, you can alter the depth of field, 3D strength, and obviously this field of view enhancement, which I think ends up making the image really blurry, and it isn't the best way to experience these games, but it's an option. It's something that's there if you want to tinker around with it. Obviously not all games have 3D, not all games have field of view mods. And field of view mods, when it comes to Vorpx, are usually really, really helpful. because they allow you to increase the field of view to a point where it feels natural. I've got this pumped up to the max anyway, so this is set to field of view is 120, which is the maximum. And to be honest, it feels fine. The game looks great. It looks really cool in VR. But I did think that the visual style would really suit it. As with all Vorpx experiences, I'm losing my menus. I'm going to have to use Edge Peak to be able to look at stuff like this. But it's not a deal breaker for me. I can ping, that's fine. I can't remember how to change weapon in this game. It's just Y. I think this is the only weapon I've got because I'm right at the start. Yeah, that's right. Let's see what the combat feels like. Once again, aiming's attached to your head, as it is with most VR games, or Vorpx games, sorry. There's Claptrap, stuck to his giant magnet. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Right, I'm going to try and talk while I fight here. I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of the aiming with your head mechanic. The more I play with it in Vorpx, the better I get at it. I'm really starting to enjoy it. Oh, hello. Just having that kind of... I don't know, it makes you feel like you're there. If I haven't been in a gunfight in the real world, I'm going to tell you that now. It might surprise you. I've not been in a real world gunfight. But I imagine if I was, I would be looking where I'm shooting. I know it's kind of a lame kind of selling point for why I think that's good. But it's true. You would be looking where you're shooting. You wouldn't be looking over here and shooting over there. That's just not how it works. So I dig it. I'm a fan of it. It works really well here. I may have turned the head sensitivity up a little bit too high. It's very quick, but I'm gonna stick with it and just see, just see what it's like. There we go. Thank you very much. What's in here? Is it a gun? No, it's a shield. Oh, these are all basically the same, aren't they? Yeah, that'll do. Oh, let's just equip this one. I'll take the other ones. Sell them. Sell them for money. Right. Ugh. Really nice 3D rendering this game. I don't know if it's because it's the art style is so kind of unique and cartoony, but the rendering's really nice. Thank you. I just got the 2 guns. Must do. Yeah, this is really nice. The one thing I will say, and I don't know if it's because, again, maybe because of the art style, looks great when you're up close and personal to things, but there's a bit of blurriness going on for the items and the things. So that there, from where I'm standing, looks pretty blurry. If I look at it through here, through the sight of my gun, it looks really crisp. But actually, looking at it now, everything kind of in the distance is quite blurry. Let me just try something really fast. If I turn off the 3D, does it fix that? No, it doesn't. So it's not the 3D that's causing that. It might just be the result of playing this game on this headset with this kind of resolution. Wow, okay. That's fine. You do that, sir. You're probably going to lose. This is good. This is bloody hell. Whoa, this is very playable in VR. And it's bloody good as well. And once again, I'm just going to make it clear I am using my controller to do some of my head movements. Because like now, when you need to react real quick to that guy doing crazy things. Whoa! It ain't ideal to try and be spinning around in your chair. Out of ammo. That's not great. Oh, they're both out of ammo. Holy mackerel. I need some ammo. Oh shit. He's behind me. Ammo anywhere? Fuck. Hello. Ah! Jesus. Please be some ammo in here. Thank you. Hello, sir. Oh, come on, you need to die. Ugh. Flip. More ammo up there. Shit. Oh, crap on a stick. Hello. Flame in hell. Oh, this is really good in VR. This is great. Oh, level 2. You leveled up. Ooh. That was a really good little fight. Fully felt like I was part of that. Hello. Say something controversial now. I really like Borderlands, right? But that woman doesn't look anything like Lilith. Like the human face that they've chosen to kind of portray her, I don't think it looks anything actually like the character in the game. This is really nice in VR. The only thing I think that could improve this, and then there might be a mod out there already, is a slight increase to the field of view. It's a little tight. It's a little restrictive, but not so much. So I managed to have that fight there without much real kind of issue. I can navigate the room, navigate the world. I can see everything that's going on. It's just maybe for some people might be a little bit tight and boxed in, maybe, perhaps. But I don't think it's a huge issue. Honestly, Claptrap, you need to shut up. I think Claptrap's quite funny, but he does wear on me really quickly. There you go. That's what you get. Just jump down now, can't I? Let's jump onto that pipe. Oh, God. Yeah, good 3D rendering. You can tell because the jumping off things and heading towards the ground is a little bit nauseating. Up you get, Claptrap. Stop being a drama queen. There you go. Get up. Oh, I don't know what that was then. Jesus. This is really good. I think you could probably play this whole game like this. You would need to set edge peak to one of your buttons, and if you're playing with a controller, ideally, you need to find the right button to equip it to, because the default is it's equipped to your stick. So your right stick is your edge peak button, but right now, obviously, I need that for melee, so you can't really equip it there. I do have it equipped to a keyboard hotkey, so I can just tap a keyboard key and jump in, but not ideal. You'd want it on your controller, really. What am I doing? I'm equipping a grenade mod. This profile feels a lot more in depth than some of the profiles I've played recently. Yep. Whoa. Very good. Combat is really cool in 3D and in VR here. I can't remember what the button is to direct my little creature. I think it might be what I'm doing here. Oh no, that might be for Lilith. Oh. Lilith, absolute badass. Oh yeah. Combat's great. The combat in this game's good anyway. Like it's just really kind of tight and fluid. Just very fun to play. But it just works really well in a VR space here. I think some games like this don't need like full positional tracking and all that kind of stuff. You just want to be able to just put a headset on and play the game sitting down, but experience these things up close and personal. And I say that in a lot of my videos because I genuinely think that's what you get out of Vorpx. You get that up close personal viewpoint. And I think a lot of people want to buy into Vorpx hoping that it will give you that full 3D positional tracking, changing these games fundamentally. And it isn't that. It is more about giving you a new way to experience these things. And for me, that's fine. This is very nice. I looked at the game when I was checking the settings. I've checked it out in Z Adaptive. Hello. Oh, hello. Checked it out in Z Adaptive, Z Normal, and in Geometry. All of them are good. Geometry is a little bit intense. Whoa! A little bit full on. You get a real kind of feeling of everything being doubled up. I appreciate that it's obviously running a right eye, left eye setup, but it does feel like you're kind of almost seeing double vision. It works. It's you know, it's playable, but it is quite intense. I've opted here for Z Adaptive because Z Adaptive tends to be my favourite. The experiences I play, it's probably the most comfortable. I want a VR. I want 3D, but I just want it to be kind of enough to give me the depth and the size and the scale. I don't want it to be all-encompassing. Whoa, hello. You're a big boy. Nice. Oh, you're a big boy. Something really addictive about it. I've killed all your children, now you're coming for me. I understand that as a concept. How'd you like that? Shotgun blast to the face. Oh no, please no. Shotgun. Oh, I've got grenades. Yeah, good. This is exceptionally playable in VR. Oh, hello. Exceptionally playable. I dig this a lot. I don't think I really need to show a huge amount more. I think I could probably... Ooh, baby. I think I'll probably sum up now and you'd kind of understand that I really enjoy this. I haven't come across very many duds when I've been playing Will It VR. I have played a few games that I just could not get to work. There are a few out there. Sea of Thieves does not work. It will not latch to the profile. I wish I could get it to latch because what a game that would be to experience in VR. That game's beautiful and so relaxing. I think it'd be perfect for VR. But Vorpx sadly does not work with it. Kick in the teeth, but it is what it is. Another one that I tried that just did not work. Destiny 2. I would have loved to get Destiny 2 to work, but sadly, no joy. Ooh, he's a bit bigger than the other ones. So yeah, a couple there that didn't work. But obviously, I wasn't going to make videos and show you that because it's not. Wouldn't make for a great video, just me trying something and it completely failing. But I thought I'd let you know that those titles, as much as I would love to play them in Will It VR, they just will not work. They will not connect. I think fundamentally it's because they're both online games. They're persistently and consistently online. So it could be seen as cheating. And there probably are anti-cheat measures in place to stop you from being able to do any kind of VR or any kind of modding to those games. So it does make sense. This one for me is an absolute win. If you like Borderlands and you have Vorpx, give it a go. I think you'll really enjoy it. Just to be able to see this world in this viewpoint. If there's a field of view mod out there somewhere, I haven't checked. But if there's a field of view mod and you can get that downloaded for Borderlands 3 and get that to run alongside this in VR, you will be living the dream. It will be perfect. I think that's the only thing I could say that would improve it. A little bit of a wider field of view. And it would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, that brings me to the end. I hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. I'm always looking for more suggestions, so please keep dropping suggestions on my Will It VR videos. I will happily check out games for you, as long as I own the game, obviously. I'll give it a go. I have got a fairly extensive Steam library, so most things I should be able to cater to. I spend far too much money on video games. But yeah, keep giving me suggestions, guys, and please leave me some comments, leave me a like and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting on my VR videos recently. It makes it all worthwhile. I'll see you soon for another one. Please take care of yourselves, guys. See you later. Goodbye. I don't know if I even did that to the camera then. I don't know where I'm looking, but bye, wherever you are. Bye.